Now, there's always something going on in the royal household, and this week has been no different. And every Saturday, I'd love to give you a rundown, and who better to do so than royal biographer Angela Levin. Angela, what have we got?
Hello, there's an awful lot, but I think the main interesting thing is that Prince Harry said a week or so, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, that he absolutely wasn't going to go to his uncle's funeral because there wasn't enough protection for him. But actually, he's crept there in Norfolk, and he turned up unexpectedly for the general public. And his uncle, Lord Fellows, was married to Jane Spencer, who was Diana's sister, who was the most practical and helpful of the three children, the three girls, and she's done an awful lot for Harry. She went when he died, when his mother died. She took an enormous present for his birthday at Eton. You know, she went to recognise the 10 years of the Invictus Games. She was there for the revealing the statue of Diana, and she's been there for him whenever needed. And I thought it was just terrible. He wasn't going to go there, but he has been there. They didn't talk to William. William didn't talk to him. I don't think you can do that when you go to a funeral. You know, start talking and it might get unpleasant. But I do think that's quite interesting because one is, did he get any protection? Who knows? And if he didn't, if he takes the government to court yet again, they would say, well, look, we managed without that, but we don't know about that. But also the paper, the magazine that does loads for Harry and Meghan, they were the ones who said he wasn't going. So they said what he wanted them to say. And they must be a bit upset that actually he's used them to pretend that he's not going.
He just used a little bit of subterfuge, tell people you're doing something and you're not doing, then do the thing. That's all he needs. He doesn't need any protection. I mean, how did he get there? Probably in a Bombardier private jet that gives off 60 times more carbon than anybody else.
Yes, well, we don't know about that, but I think the good thing was that he was there, and of course today is Remembrance Day for Diana, the day she died. So that he went there and he was with her side of the family, and I think that that's very good and might help him feel a bit better about things.
Oh, I just wish they'd stop this rift. I mean, it's not doing anybody any favours at all. Nobody's benefiting from it. Neither of them are doing well out of it. William is not doing well out of it. Harry is not doing well out of it. The King is not doing well out of it. Meghan Markle's not doing well out of it. Why can't they just... No,
I don't think it's that easy. I think that they might do much worse if they were together again. You can't trust him, that's the trouble. He's sold anything that's worthwhile that people have said to him. And William, quite understandably, is protecting Catherine. They've been incredibly unpleasant about him. He can take it himself, he's a big, strong man. But I think, and also King Charles has to be fearful that he's got this cancer and he can't have anything that really upsets him. He doesn't want Harry to come in and make demands, which is what he's done every time so far. And Harry's got to go back to the old Harry, and I can't see him doing that. You know, he's hardened. I knew him when he was softer and willing, and he was actually known to sort of sort out problems within the royal family because he was very good at making things better. He's not that now. He's absolutely the direct opposite. And you've got to think of Meghan. Meghan hates the UK. She won't come here unless she gets a huge home and huge clothes and all the rest of it.
That's the reason she won't come here? I think the reason, wasn't it more that she doesn't like the British people or something? I mean, I think...
Well, she doesn't like the country, and I don't think that she will want to be here. She talks in terms of global. She thinks the UK is a tiny little country, so who cares about that?
Didn't Prince Harry say the reason was that he was scared of acid attack or some sort of attack on her? That's why he didn't want to bring her here?
Yeah, but that acid attack was something that is very rare, and they are looked after. We all can feel about that. I don't think that's it. I think he makes it up. I think he's not bringing her over, and certainly not the children. There's a sort of fact that the King can't see them. It's you
think
give
it's more
me
sort of blackmailing.
Yes, it's absolutely blackmail.
That way.
I do feel that's what he's doing, because he is hardened and he wants revenge, and she wants revenge. They do feel I think they've had a marvellous beginning, but they don't, and particularly not for Meghan, and that's not going to work.
Well,
really.
what more could you possibly want? You have everything. What more could you possibly ask for?
Well, she doesn't want to be number 5 and 6 in life.
You can't change that. I mean,
Well,
maybe that's what it is. But I think she was upset or something. Somebody's done something. But it really is time to move on and just show some forgiveness on all sides, I think. But I
don't think so.
It's difficult with Spare.
Yes, we can. One of the things we can do is to wait till the Spare comes out in paperback, because it's quite interesting. Just as much as you can add a chapter, which I'm going to do, you can take out material. So if he takes out all the nasty things that he said about his family, then maybe that would be a big sign that it will be much better. I have to wait and see. I'll be looking through when it comes out.
I think it'll be just Spare on content. Angela Levin, thank you very much. That is royal biographer Angela Levin.